So sharing the stage or hosting a massive stage like the one on the main stage of Blockchain World 2021 is a great experience as a host, but actually sharing that stage with a professional, with a great professional such as the man on my left is even more of a delight. Ken,
yes,
how you doing?
Good. I'm curious to know what you're going to ask me.
Well, you don't know. I've got this card here.
Oh, okay.
And we're kind of used to doing this with other people, and you're certainly used to being on the other side of
I am not a good person to interview.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll see.
How you doing today?
I'm doing really cool.
See what I'm doing? I'm interviewing now.
Yeah, this is my job. Right.
George.
So, okay, Blockchain World 2021. We're coming to the end of these last 3 days together here in Abu Dhabi. If there's one thing you're going to remember, or a conversation that you've had with somebody that you're going to remember the most, what would that be? Apart from this one.
Why art? And I'm not just saying art as in paintings, but why art like music and lifestyle needs to be so important on designing the future of whatever this next world is. Art is not being talked about. Music is not being talked about. It's all visuals and animation. Music and art has almost been something that's kind of passive about the future of where it's going, not where it is today.
I mean, art, creativity, it's been a massive thing, a big theme over these last 3 days. On my right, we've got those fabulous cars covered in NFT art. What's your take on that?
I'll tell you. So I met with a bunch of futurists. And these futurists were saying, all right, what's the world going to look like 25, 30, 40, 50 years from now? And they started talking about transportation and health. And they talked about technology. And none of them talked about, well, how would we consume art? Where would it be? On our walls? Would it be on our bodies? No one talked about music and how we would experience music in the future. And it was almost nascent. And that was kind of surprising because to me, that's what drives innovation, is the creativity of the art and the music. You know, you have to pop on headphones to really get creative these days. And none of that was part of the future. And that, like I said, concerned me because they made it sound too digital without the emotion.
Ken, you're a man who's been on stages, hosted so many events across the world. Probably, I'm sure, lots of tech events concerned with blockchain and cryptocurrencies. How does this one compare?
Visually, it was amazing. I mean, I think you experienced the same thing,
absolutely.
Right? They've turned a somewhat of a boring topic into a really cool Hollywood, Las Vegas type feel, right? And I like seeing that. So I think one of the biggest problems is because these topics can get long, drawn, and go, oh God, it's just so boring. Adding the stimulus of lights and great music make the topic
absolutely. I think one of the great things about this event as well, it hasn't just been entertaining and inspiring, but also educational, but maybe more importantly resourceful, because you walk away, whether you're somebody who knows a lot about the topic, who's really enthusiastic about it and quite an expert, or if you're just somebody who's maybe just a novice, quite young perhaps, want to know, you've got a lot of questions, a lot of curiosity, and you walk away with quite a few answers, or you're closer to the answers than when you first came.
Think about whatever your favorite food is. I don't care what it is, okay? Let's just pretend it's filet mignon, okay? And you go to different restaurants and have filet mignon. And one of those restaurants was the best filet mignon. What you generally do is you don't say, oh, that filet mignon at that restaurant. You go, that filet mignon at that restaurant that had this type of table and this ambiance. It's really important to feel what you've experienced. What they did here, again, this is a topic that's being discussed all over the world. They created a good feel here. So when they go, oh, that event that had the great lights and the guys on the bicycle and all, that is what's going to allow people to remember this event was everything out on the external.
You got it. It's the vibe, it's the feeling, it's that almost the emotion that it creates as well. Right, it's time for the Blockchain World 2021 Quickfire round, which may have nothing to do with blockchain, but it'll make us smile. Right, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. This is another card that I didn't see.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay.
And they are very valuable indeed. This is a man who never uses cards.
Never.
I always use them. Very different, but very valuable indeed. Right, so the first thing is Netflix or a movie in a theater?
Movie in a theater, 100%.
Okay. Cash or cards?
Card.
Okay.
Come on, give them to
So
me.
I've got some questions here for some female guests.
You're gonna ask,
and
pretend.
I'm
Just
ask it,
pretend.
high heels or sneakers?
Oh, sneakers.
To wear or to just look at?
To wear.
Okay, appreciating women, and actually Ken's partner is just to the right here as well. Yeah. High heels on your partner or sneakers on your partner?
Okay, well that's interesting, right? I love the heels.
She's right here.
I love the heels, but we want to get somewhere. We're a bit slowed down with those rounds, so let's go with the sneakers.
Tea or coffee?
Oh, tea.
Pac-Man or Tetris?
Ooh.
Quickfire, Ken.
It would probably be for me, Pac-Man.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
I can't beat it. On the plane coming over, you can actually, I played it for about 3 hours. Absolutely, you got it. And the last one, I would say, is actually not one of these question ones. The last thing you saw on Netflix that really, you would recommend?
Lost in Space, the 4th season.
Right.
Yep.
My last question to you, Ken, is very simple. One thing that has really surprised you, that has really made you smile about Blockchain World 2021. Get out
Peter, of here. You made me smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it.
That's it. Thank God Peter was here. Thank you so much. Ken Rutkowski, Peter, we're ending it here from Blockchain World 2021.
Whose is this? Who's this interview? Mine or Ken's?
It's Peter's.
I don't know.